feel like the scrimmage went for the defense?
Started fast, felt a lot of energy. It felt the way it's supposed to feel.
How did you feel about the pass rush? Looked like you guys were getting a decent amount of pressure on Justin.
It felt good. I like seeing those guys get off the ball. Even in the run game, I didn't have much to clean up. I mean, they was getting off the ball pretty good. So it was a solid day for us, for sure.
How do you feel like the young guys around you in the secondary are coming along? Like the guys who are second-year players now?
Oh, they learning, and like I said, we're playing against Justin and those guys. So we just tell them if they make a play on you, like we're going against a good offense, so get back in the huddle. So they still learning. You know, it's a little mistakes, but they a lot of dogs out there for sure.
Much playing experience with Mark Webb and JT Woods. They weren't really played with Alohi, you do, but how do you feel like the relationship's going with JT and with Mark?
I feel like we have a very tight-knit group. We're one of the tightest groups on the team, and I feel like whether it's Lowe, JT, any of those guys, Mark Webb, it don't matter who it is, Raheem Lane, like those guys are ready to play when a number are called, and they're learning. They're asking me questions, and like I said, they're getting better every day, and we're gaining more confidence in them every day. They're starting to make plays and, you know, taking the coaching.
From where you are playing against Justin daily, where have you seen him take another step?
Just by him overall being able to read me, kind of being able to read the defense, being able to read the safeties, and, you know, seeing when the blitz is coming, getting the offense in the right check. So I feel like Justin's overall, he's getting better, and he's pushing us and making throws too.
On a similar note, how can you see the way that Kellen's offense is impacting them, and how different is it?
I just say, like, those guys are big, man. They're getting the ball down the field, and we're doing everything. So we got to get out there and cover them. They're giving us great looks, and we're just trying to come out here on defense and just get them ready to go against somebody else during the season.
Alohi seems to have an ability to be around the ball a lot. What do you attribute that to?
He's a ball hog and just knowing what to do. You can make plays when you know what to do. I feel like it's hard for you to make plays if you don't know what you're doing. So I feel like Alohi is a guy that's been here, and he's just, when his number's called, he's making plays, and there's a lot of confidence in him. Everybody in the organization believes in him. So I feel like he's just making plays. That's who he is. He's a playmaker.
Asante's getting a good amount of work at start, something he's done in past training camps.
Yep.
So just how do you feel like he's adjusting and developing at that position specifically on the inside?
I told him the more you could do, the more value you bring to this team and to yourself. And like I say, with him being able to guard guys on the red line and then get in the slot and guard guys, I feel like that's just going to help our team, especially, you know, having JC, having Mike, having guys that can do multiple things. I can go in the slot too, so just having different people that can play any role will help us a lot.
Just what have you thought of Kenneth Murray so far?
Oh, man, to me, this has been his best camp since he's been here, and I'm not just saying that. He's flying around, more confidence. He believes in the defense, and him and Eric Kendrick's in there having fun. When you see one, you see the other. So I feel like he's been loving it a lot, and it's been great.
Do you see that as Eric Kendrick's sort of influence on Kenneth, or is it more of him just having more confidence and more understanding of the defensive scheme?
I don't want to give all the credit to E. Kendrick because Murray didn't put in a lot of work. He didn't work his tail off learning the schemes and, you know, just getting out there and doing the workouts and working hard. So I feel like, yeah, adding EK was definitely a big help, but, you know, you got to give Murray some credit too. He's getting better.
Outset in camp that he wanted to see the kind of the competitiveness and energy pick up and carry through, maybe compared to years past. Have you felt that?
Yeah, it definitely feels different. The energy feels different, and when you come out here, if you're not ready to play, you're gonna get exposed by the offense. The same thing for them. If they're not ready, they're not gonna make a play on defense. So it's like that every day, and you got to come to practice and play every day. It's not just like just get through practice. You got to come out here and compete. So it's helping us.
What makes that difference?
Having more guys that can make plays, having more depth, more guys around, whether it's more receivers, more DBs, everybody knowing that, hey, the guy behind me is just as good as me. And I feel like competition breeds, you know, that competitiveness that we need.